idea behind that is obviously if you go to our YouTube channel or Ariel or Italy or Europe or wherever it is, you'll find a whole ton of meetings that we've done and webinars and Zoom meetings and everything else. And, part of the challenge with that is obviously you've got to watch an hour, hour and a half of a webinar to get, one or two little nuggets of information, or should we call them pearls of wisdom. So what we did, instead of forcing you or encouraging you to watch an hour and a half of content to kind of get two or three little nuggets of information, we figured we'd kind of consolidate everything and bring it into one sort of uniform training program. So this is what we call the Exponential Training Program. And, I would love to take credit for this because I really would, because it's so flippin' awesome. The videos, the instructions, the materials is absolutely, absolutely wonderful. But because it's so wonderful, I know that I cannot take credit for that. Everyone's got their limitations, and I'm the first to say that when it comes to training, that is definitely one of my my sort of weaker points. So, with that said, I'd like to invite Julia on. Julia, I'm not too sure if I need to get you online or if you can just kind of you can unmute yourself and you can
Yes,
show your lovely face.
I'm here.
Ah,
Hi.
there's Julia. Hello, Julia. How are you?
Yes, good. Very good. Hi. Hello, everyone. Ciao.
So Julia is the lady behind the magic. Julia is our Italian representative. She's been working with us for a good 3 or 4 years now. And she's really created such a solid community in Italy, which is really exciting. Her user group are a tight-knit group. They all like each other, and obviously there's certainly everything to like about Julia. So Julia approached us about I don't know, 8, 9, 10 months ago, and she'd been doing training in Italy. And part of the challenge was to try to find a way to kind of streamline the training and make it just to kind of streamline the whole process. So Julia, what I'm going to do is put you on the spot, and maybe if you want to just talk about the exponential training program. I don't know if Gabby's on there, but Gabby, you know what? It always takes two to tango, right? So behind every successful woman, there's always a man there as well. So, Julia's certainly got that, and she's got a wonderful partner behind her. So Julia, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you always for your very kind words. We are trying indeed to make a nice community of people that really understands and believes in this magic of the quantum field and the quantum regeneration and healing, and the genius is bringing us all sorts of possibilities. So I am very passionate about training. Indeed, that's the first thing that I've been kind of knowing about myself. And it took a long time, but then finally, yes, I like to heal people. I'm a naturopath, let's say. I like to help people like all of you here. And that's my profession. But mostly I'd like for them to be independent and be able to do whatever they can do for themselves. And for practitioners and professionals, I really want everybody to know all the possibilities they have in their hands. And the genius is extraordinary. You all know that. I don't need to say too much, but I'd like to say because, just a little reminder that this is not just a technology. There's a lot of interaction with the quantum field of possibilities, which means there is a lot of responsibility that we have in what we're doing with the genius, because it very much depends on our energy, our heart, our mind, our intentions. So the more we know about this, the better we use it. It's just that simple. So I told Ryan, I think, the way to use the genius better, it's not just to sell more genius. That yes, we like that people comes in and are able to use it, but it's very much about training and owning the knowledge and the competence behind just pushing the button or looking at the analysis and testing people. It's not just about that. So we tried with this exponential training, we called it. It started like I I didn't know what it's going to be, right? So we started with the idea, and then it all had to made itself up to the point that it really became an exponential training, meaning the intention behind it was to have very short videos packed with visuals, and that's where my lovely husband comes in. He is going to watch the recording, so I'm going to be careful. But he's truly talented in putting words into visuals, concepts, right? Because we can really talk a lot about the genius and say many, many, many things. But when you just say things with words or just see them written, it comes into you at a certain level of knowledge and understanding. When you couple it with visuals, if they're rightly done and, well packaged, it is going to hit you right in the in the central brain where you make all the connections, and it's all very quick. And I'd like things to be, not too long, not too, it has to be easy, because this is how divine energy works, right? It's minimum input, maximum output. So maximum results with very packed input. And so we're hoping this is the really super packed input, that it looks condensed at the beginning. So you may have to watch it 2 or 3 times. I have to say that, because it's really packed. Because when you start unpacking and you look at the visuals and the images and everything, I think it really wires our brain to use the genius in a certain way that is much more than we can just understand. So it's not about understanding and knowledge. It's about making that openings, clicking in the mind that connects to the universal mind of all possibilities, and to the quantum field, and to the person that you have in front of you. And it just starts to click and connect and flow. And that's what I think it's the best way to use the genius, not to be too much stuck on procedures or how to do this and that, that is given. You can look at all the tutorials and definitely know your instrument, because you have to just have those little pieces of technology that are basic, right? But then you have to get to the place where it's a flow of conversation with another field from your field. And that requires a certain mental architecture, let's say. So we tried with this course to give you an architecture where your mind can place things into it, and then you can build up from there. Nothing in this course is set in stone. Like we're going to be saying things that you might be doing differently at the moment. It doesn't matter. It's not about doing it right. I just wanted to point that out, because some very expert people may look at the training and say, oh, this thing, I wasn't doing it like that, or it's wrong, or it's right. It's not about that. So just, let your mind be shaped a little bit by this new architecture. And then at the end, you really have to wait till the end. It's like a Netflix series. You really have to go through the whole thing, and then it will make sense. So I don't know. I think I said a lot.
You did, and thank you very much. And just to kind of add to that, it's obviously one of the benefits when you start talking about quantum biofeedback is that there's no right or wrong way to balance an individual. There's many different ways that you can actually approach, and there's many different ways that you can approach an individual. To me, it's almost like if you look at a tree, you've got all the kind of leaves and the branches out there, and really all of those leaves and branches, they kind of all filter into the actual root system. And obviously, when we're using this type of technology, we kind of trying to get to the root system. So if you're a chiropractor and you're trying to come at it from the chiropractic perspective or the naturopathic perspective, it's really immaterial, because you're still basically part of that tree. You're part of that whole sort of living ecosystem. So it doesn't really matter at sort of what angle that you're coming in. At the end of the day, we're still trying to get to the root cause. So our goal here with this training was to give you some of the good basics, some of the foundational training that you need to be able to feel comfortable in actually using the genius, and be able to not be shy that, if you're a chiropractor, you can maybe go into the acupuncture panel, or if you are a holistic wellness seeker, you should be comfortable enough after this training program that you can look at the acupuncture, or you can look at the risk profiles, or whatever it may be, and you can kind of bring all of that information together. The videos that we created, exactly what Julia said, it's, this is not kind of stock videos where you buy a video and you kind of throw it up there and off you go. No, these videos have been specifically curated and specifically generated based on the actual context of the actual text. So Julia, I honestly, thank you. She wrote out literally every single training program, full text, and then from the text, her darling dear hubby then went through the text and then started kind of sort of filtering it through, and then started working on the actual animations and that. So the animations are absolutely wonderful, and they actually really get the message across in terms of the actual content. And I think, that sort of deliverability is what is really exciting. Now, what is even more exciting is, I'm sure many of you are familiar with the Quantum University. They are based out of Hawaii. Dr. Paul Drouin has been running the Quantum University probably for the last 15 or 20 years. And we are currently working with them. We've basically got the whole course approved. And essentially what will be happening is that this video course will actually form part of a new health coaching course that we will be working with them. That health coaching course will be called Bioresonance Vocal Health Coach. So essentially, from doing the course with the Quantum University, you will then be eligible for practitioner liability insurance, and then public liability insurance as well. And then over and above that, to tie into the Exponential training program, the Quantum University have launched a new online Exponential platform, which is designed for holistic healthcare practitioners. So in other words, if you opt to become a health coach and get your health coaching course in bioresonance as a bioresonance vocal health coach, what that means is that you actually get access to their Exponential training kind of platform. Within that platform, you can, I believe you can have a website, there's an appointment, there's calendars, there's scheduling, there's documents uploaded. It's basically a whole sort of business in a box for you. So that will basically tie into the health coach course that we're working on. Obviously, as part of the health coaching course, you will need to go through the basics, anatomy and physiology, et cetera, et cetera. And then this training course will actually be part of that vocal bioresonance health coaching course. Sorry, I just see, let me just mute a few people here. Bear with me. Okay, we should be good. So that is kind of, it's something that we've been working for, or it's something that we have been wanting to kind of develop a long time, because within our business, within Inside Health Apps and the Genius, there's two distinct people that, well, probably three or four, but there's essentially two or three types of people that learn about the Genius. An existing healthcare practitioner, they may not necessarily need the health coaching course, but we have a lot of wellness seekers, a lot of people that are interested in this for their own personal use, for their friends and family, and they start using it on friends and family. They realize the benefit. And then obviously from that benefit, they then start looking at how they can get certified and how they can actually open up a practice. And to be candid with you, as much as what we've been doing this for so many years, we've never really had a good certification-based training course where you can get your liability insurance. And, again, just to call a spade, tying into the Quantum University is something I am truly excited about. It's a wonderful university. They have got all different courses. And if you are not familiar with them, I believe Karen McDonald put the websites in the message. So by all means, just go ahead and click on that. I think I got a question here. Is this only Genius-based? Yes, I believe it is. It is only Genius-based. So essentially that certification course, you'll basically get a health coaching course, and then the emphasis will be on essentially vocal biomarkers, which there's no one else that's actually doing essentially what we are doing at the moment. So that is essentially will be tied to us. Again, what that means is that if you take this course through Inside Health Apps, and then you decide to do the actual the health coaching course through Quantum University, a certain credit can actually be applied to the actual quantum university. And then obviously you build up your CEUs. So what I'd like to do at the moment is just go ahead and see if I can pull up some screens here to share with you. Okay, so first and foremost, I probably sort of jumped the gun a bit. I put an email out on Friday, obviously inviting everyone to the Zoom meeting, and I kind of went against my better wishes, and I also put this link for people to go in if they were interested. Anyway, we had tons and tons of people sign up over the weekend, and some people have actually already started that course as well. So, you know, those of you that have started the course, really hope you're enjoying it. Those of you that have signed up to this, essentially, we will take you through a kind of educational process about what the exponential training program is. And then, you know, obviously what we'd like to do is kind of invite you to explore actually taking the step and signing up for the exponential program. Now, is there a cost to it? Yes, there is a cost to it. The cost at the moment has been priced at $497. Now, don't piddle your pants. What is good about this is that we have a Memorial Day promotion. So in other words, it's going to run from now until next week, Monday, where if you sign up on this page, Connie, if you could just maybe copy and paste this this URL into the chat function, please, that would be great.
Okay.
Thank you, darling. So essentially, if you sign up here, it's going to take you through an educational process. It's free to sign up for this, absolutely no problem. This is basically, you are letting us know that you would like to learn more about the exponential training program. And then essentially, you know, we'll send you a few emails and then some kind of promotional videos centered around, well, some promotional video, sorry, we'll send you the video, some of the videos that are actually within the exponential training program. So I'm going to see if I can just play this. Quick question, Julia or Connie, if I push play here, will everyone be able to listen to this? They should be able to, right?
Right.
Should be, yeah.
Okay, if not, let me know.
No, you have to share
Call to
sound there.
donation. Join
Yeah,
the
it's
movement
there.
and step into the future of healing. Unveil the world's first complete Genius Insight online course and immerse yourself in the most comprehensive training ever. Join us for the Exponential Training course. See the transformation unfold right before your eyes. Every lesson, every insight, tailored for your exponential growth. Dive deep into the realm of quantum healing. Ignite your curiosity. Spark your potential. And don't miss out on this transformative experience. So, what are you waiting for? Enroll now.
So that's our little teaser video. That is our little teaser video. Certainly makes me want to sign
But
up
there was
now.
no soundtrack. It
Oh, you
lost
know
the
what?
soundtrack. There was the voice, but the voice was there. You could see it
Oh,
better.
So you couldn't actually see the video.
Yeah, the video was there and the voice, but it also had a soundtrack. The music wasn't there.
Oh my
Never
God.
mind. They will see it another time.
Well, if you feel any better, the music sounded absolutely lovely to me because I could hear it perfectly. So, you know, what I'm going to do now is essentially, for those of you that are interested in this, go ahead and sign up. Put your first name and your email. The link, it is in the Zoom chat function. And what I'd like to do now, I'm going to kind of take you on the actual back end of what we've actually built out. This is built out through a new platform that we have. It is called Kajabi. At the end of this course completion, you do get issued a certificate as well. So basically, after each module, we have a test series. It's a multiple choice Q&A. So the idea with that is it's type of sort of reinforced learning. If there's something that you don't know, you can obviously go back and you can do it again and again. The objective here is to actually ensure that you actually know the content and you retain the content. So the way the quizzes have been kind of designed is essentially through a kind of reinforced learning process. So again, if you have this link, by all means, go ahead and sign up. Let me just come to the back end of what this course actually looks like. Can you see the back end here, Julia?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So this so these are the different courses that we have, or the different modules that we have developed. Bear with me. Okay, so all of these are essentially videos. So if I go ahead and let's just open up this video
Just
here.
open, yeah.
Oh, I need to log in, maybe not. Let's just maybe do an edit video. So I guess I won't be able to play these videos here, will I?
Let's see if you have to share sound in your sharing options, the Zoom sharing options
Sharing.
has to be sound. But you can play it from here.
Okay, let me see if I can just figure out where the sound is. You see, I'm such a Zoom wizard, aren't I?
No, it doesn't, no.
You can't hear the sound, eh?
No.
The anatomical and allopathic model of Western medicine.
We get the
Okay,
voice only.
Yeah, okay, so if you can't hear the actual audio, essentially you'll see that these videos, as an example, this is a kind of this is a 5-minute video. If we go back to, some of these other videos, you'll notice that they typically between sort of 5 and 6 minutes. And the reason why, why we wanted to do that is we've taken a lot of the content and we've basically condensed it into short, sharp, crystal clear videos. And then if you scroll down, we give you the objective of the actual learning points. So in other words, this is the takeaway. This is what we would like to have you actually learn as part of that video process. And then we've included the manual or certain lessons or certain FAQs as a kind of PDF download as well. So if we kind of go through it, you'll see here we have it starts off with obviously, energy medicine. This just gives you a brief overview with energy medicine, the difference between both the Eastern and the Western philosophies. And then obviously the next is how the genius works, vibrational energy techniques, helping you understand the basics about vibration, how the genius insight integrates with that. Then obviously we've got a video here, which is, it basically covers the main features of the genius in about 8 to 10 minutes. It doesn't really drill down in kind of too much depth, but it gives you, in a kind of 8 or 10 minute window, it gives you a conceptual or a visual idea in terms of all the different features and all the different possibilities within the actual app. And then we can kind of scroll down a bit more. And as you can see, there's manuals here. There's balancing sessions. There's a guide to your biofeedback app. There's FAQs. So it really is loaded with a ton of information. So the idea here, again, is to help you have one resource, have one place where you can go to where you can actually get everything that you need. Obviously, this is our first kind of version of the actual training format that we've released. I am sure that as time develops and obviously as the software evolves as well, we will go ahead and we will add more documents or we will add more videos. The good news with this is that when we add new content, we add new videos. Obviously, you've already joined our group. You've already joined this course. There's no additional payment, so we can kind of keep on adding on and adding on. So as we develop the Genius Insight more and more, it certainly gives us the freedom and the flexibility to continue to kind of add to this training program. Julia, do you have anything else you want to chime in here?
Well, first of all, what they are going to see when they get into the course, it's much nicer than this. This is the back end. So they're going to really see the videos and the PDFs and everything in one place. Then I guess I wanted to add something because you're looking at the science fundamentals, and obviously first module is to really be sure you understand what's the technology and the philosophy and everything behind the genius. And then we chose an approach that is very much anatomy and physiology from the actual, body, and how to read the genius through the body and then go to the subtle part and the energy part and then understand how to combine all things. So I just want to mention that we actually chose a specific approach There could be many, but just because, you know, the one thing we have for sure is our physical body. So I want to make sure everybody understands anatomy, first of all, your body system, your organs, where to look for, where to go, what means, you know, that you have a certain condition. And then if people comes to you with a condition, symptoms, complaints, or a diagnosis, or something that they already have, you know where to go and what to look for. So it's not just really guessing or taking only the red and the blues. There is actual, how can I say, I don't want to say medical because we don't do we don't do clinical work, but you have the entrance to medicine and anatomy from here. That's what I wanted to mention, because it's a very specific approach.
I'm just thinking now, I probably wasn't such a sharp person. I should have actually had a login so people could actually see what the login interface looks like, right?
Yes. Yes.
Connie, do you by any chance have a login that we can use or not? I'm wondering.
So Karen is asking, are these videos also going to be on the YouTube Insight and Tabs? No, they are exclusive to this training. And the way to access it, somebody else asked before, is obviously by registering to this to the training with the promotion that Ryan is giving this week, right?
Correct, yeah.
Ryan, you want to get my login? I can send it to you to your personal number.
Please, if you can, that would be wonderful.
Sí, señor.
Thank you.
Doing it right now.
Thank you, darling.
No problem.
Yeah, and to talk to that as well, you know, obviously the videos are now actually hosted on Kajabi, won't be on YouTube. You do get a certificate of attendance. This is not an actual certification, but from you actually doing this, obviously this is actually going to count towards your CEUs if you want to become a health coach through the Quantum University. Just bear with me while I get some login details and we can see if we can show you. Hang on.
Ryan, I think from the back end, you can choose to see it as the customer will see it.
Oh, can I?
You should be able to. Let me see. Exactly, like from there.
Yeah, I got to log in first. Hang on. Was that Adina that sent me this? Adina, how did you send it to me? Oh, here we go. Perfect. Log in. Thank you, my dear.
Richard is asking, what's the discount code? Are you going to give a code, or it's going to be a link probably?
The link is actually inside the email. So basically, if you opt in, it will give you the discount code within
Came
the
up automatically. Came up. They give a discount when you sign in, get the discount immediately.
Perfect. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Adina. ADINA. Is it 3 L's, Adina, or is it an I?
There's an O missing.
Zero.
Medallion.
It's a 0.
Okay. ADINAMAGRAL.
Magallón. You're missing a O after the double L. Yeah, take one L and O. Magallón.
Let's see if this works. Not now. Is that right, Adina? MAGALL.
Her name is correct.
Okay. BLO. That is just no fun.
That's out.
Okay, hold on. We just try. Okay, here we go. Ah, there we go.
Sorry, I'm talking with the
Sure.
microphone. Instead,
Go
the
ahead.
O is 0.
Okay. Oh my golly gosh. Edina, if I give you control, let's try that and see if you can log in.
Ryan,
Yes.
before the @Gmail, she's saying at the end of her name, that is not a O, that's a 0 before the N. That's it.
So there should be a 0 here.
Yeah.
Edina?
Hey, let me do it. Now you give me control.
Okay, yeah.
No, I cannot do it.
Make host.
Okay, let me do this.
There we go. You're a
Oh,
co-host.
no, Brian, it's very simple. If you go on the page, hold on, I found it. If you go on the page, there's a little eye where the, just go up where the settings are, right after the title,
Over there.
okay? That. Just, no, click on the eye.
Yeah, but I did that early on.
Oh. Okay, sorry, I see it when I click on the eye. I can share it from mine.
Actually, you know what? Let's do that. I don't want to keep people waiting for sure. Do you have sharing capability? Let me just make you a host quick.
Yeah.
There we go. Thanks.
Okay.
Let me stop sharing here as well.
Yeah. Here. Okay.
Oh my golly gosh, that looks so good.
Yeah. Okay. So this is what you're going to see. Obviously you have your modules and you're going to open the modules one by one. And these are the whole set of lessons with their little picture and everything. And I mean, we saw this. I just want to maybe look at this one, nervous system. Okay, if you go in, then you have a lesson and everything before and after. And just what I was saying, that this is all from the perspective of the body. Can you hear the sound?
What is the nervous system? The brain and spinal cord form the central nervous system, which works to process and send nerve signals, interpret information, and produce conscious thought.
We're not going
Abnormal
to look
sensations
at
in the
everything,
skin.
but I just want to tell you how does it reason right inside of it. So what is the system, organs and everything? What kind of problems are related? So the people that comes to you will bring some things and you will know where to look for and where to go basically in the genius.
Brain. Minerals. Spinal energy.
And all like that. So everything that is related to the nervous system. And so all the lessons are built in such a way that all together will give you every protocol you need. And then you just build it up from there. Right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Did you want to say something else? I mean, there are a lot of things here.
Let's do the
Okay.
chakra system.
You want to say the chakra? Okay. Okay, this is a beautiful lesson. It's one of the longest, actually, 8 minutes. Okay.
What is an aura? Everything in the universe is a constant flow of energy. Every atom, every electron, and even individual thought, as well as our consciousness, are made of nothing but vibrations. Likewise, the aura is also an electrophotonic vibration in response to light. Auras of living things consist of colors that change with time, consciousness, etc. Even non-living things have an aura that is more or less fixed, but can be changed by our conscious intent. The aura can and does change a number of times throughout a balancing session, as energy is in constant motion and each evaluation of the aura field is in a different moment. The thicker center color of the aura closest to the body is the dominant and most present in our clients.
You're going to have all the descriptions that you might know from the material that you already have. It's a little bit evolved, let's say. And then you're going to have the layers of the aura explained.
Individual. Etheric layer. The etheric layer is often considered the blueprint for the physical body. It contains the energy patterns and information that govern the structure and functioning of the body.
So that's
It represents connection to collective
It's something we
consciousness
worked
and an
on
increased awareness of
quite
universal
heavily.
truths. Layer of the divine body. This layer contains the highest vibration within the aura. It acts as a bridge between the physical body and the higher spiritual realms.
So I want to say something about this because as I told Ryan, we condensed so much that it's almost hard for me to see it this way because there's so much more to say. So if people want, we can make classes on this because there's really a lot much more to say, and the layers and the chakras, and Ryan said we're going to work on the genius as well to make sure that everything matches, because there is so much that you can read through the aura, and it has to match the actual reading in the panels. So it can't just be something that because we know the color, then we think about this and that. It really has to matches the reading of organ systems and everything else, right? So Ryan, you're gonna have time to do this.
Yes, I'll just do that between 2 and 4 in the morning as well. But Julia, thank you very much. I'm just kind of curious. Was everyone able to listen to the audio there? Could they
Did
hear
you
the
not
audio?
hear it?
I could hear it, but I'm just kind of curious if everyone else could. Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so that's okay, so that
Shall I
kind
stop
of gives you
sharing?
yeah, that's perfect. So everyone could hear that. That's wonderful. So to kind of talk to this as well, obviously we're coming up to Memorial Day. There's a lot of exciting things that are going on at Insight Health Apps right now. We have it's just been an absolute wonderful journey, and over the course of the next coming months, you're going to see a lot of changes, both in terms of our website. You're welcome to go to our website now. You'll see we've got a new sexy homepage website. We have new packages that are available, and obviously these packages are going to be changing over a regular time period as well, because what our goal with our packages is to start supporting our user base, our practitioners who create different libraries. And I think for many years, we've kind of been tied to having 2 or 3 specific library packages, which, yes, they worked, but really it didn't give us the kind of flexibility that we wanted, where we could actually support, all of our different practitioners and all of our different instructors that have created libraries as well. So, there's a lot of those changes going on. A few questions that we had is, can you share snippets of this information? Probably the best option for that is to send them the actual link that is embedded in this chat function. Have them sign up. If they want to learn about the genius, tell them to go to that page. They can sign up. It's free to sign up. And there's enough content, there's enough videos in there that I believe it'll give them more than enough of an incentive to actually understand the benefits of the genius and actually how the genius actually works as well. So, my suggestion with that is, if you have clients that you're working on or prospective clients, by all means, go ahead and send them that link. And then kind of flip side to this as well, obviously Kajabi is a separate platform to our Insight Health Apps. What that means is that if you would like to get involved and actually make money from actually selling this course, which we'd love to encourage you to do, there's an affiliate program within the login. So in other words, once you've actually logged in, you will be able to create an affiliate account. And then from that affiliate account, it's really simple. Copy and paste that to your Facebook page, copy and paste that to different groups that you're involved with, different Signal groups, different WhatsApp groups, different Facebook pages. Send out an email to your clients, to your friends and family. And at the end of the day, if they end up investing in this course, you obviously get a bit of a referral as a thank you. Now, I kind of alluded that there's a lot going on. And part of our excitement is that the iOS version has been accepted by the Apple Store. And I was going through my records, and the last time we tried to get this on the App Store was in 2019. So from 2019, we've kind of, we try every now and then we get frustrated, and we go back to the drawing board. And anyway, make a long story short, we've actually finally got it approved on the Play Store. Now, what that means for you as a Genius Insight practitioner or as an affiliate is the whole untrusted developer thing will actually bypass. In order for us to get it approved on the App Store, and just to be clear, it is not available on the App Store at the moment because we are still making some changes, but we had it approved. We submitted our kind of working theory in terms of the voice harmonics and how the analysis is done. And after going backwards and forwards and speaking with the Apple, we had to appeal to the Apple developer team. So we did an appeal, and they finally approved us, which to me is absolutely wonderful news. However, in order to actually make that work, we've got various in-app purchases. So the way it's going to be working is that anyone can download the Genius for their 14-day free trial. Nothing changes with that. Everything is fine. After the 14-day free trial, they basically have two options. They either contact you if you are the point of referral. Ideally, they want to purchase the technology directly through you. The flip side is that we have a lot of in-app purchases as well. So if somebody, as an example, after the 2-week trial, they can get a small entry. It's called the Genius Lite. It's a kind of, it's an in-app purchase for $97, which means that they get 2 items from the mind, the body, and the biofield. They access the entangled insights, and there's a few other programs that they can actually access. And then they can kind of unlock programs as they evolve, as they actually learn the technology. So in doing that, I believe it's really going to help increase our visibility. I believe it's going to increase our sales. And at the end of the day, we have a bunch of people only spending $97. You know what? That's not a bad thing, because then we've got people like you out there that can do training, you can do library sales, you can do product sales, et cetera, et cetera. So it is really about us finding a way to actually expand our user group exponentially, strange enough. So we want to expand our user group exponentially. And then at the same time, we really wanted a good, solid training platform and a good, solid training program that was already in place. So when we actually go live with the App Store, we actually have a really good training program to support them. Over and above that, we are currently working on new Facebook marketing images for you. So what we will do is in the next day or two, we'll send out some Facebook pages, some Facebook images. And then essentially when we pull the trigger, we'll say go. What we'd like is everyone to basically start posting the same images on their actual Facebook wall. And then that'll kind of create the sort of, the sort of momentum that we need. Obviously the benefits, the other true benefit that we have as well, with the App Store is that we have a large existing database of users. So those of you that are currently using the Genius, you'll have a new icon. You download it, you log in with your username and password, you get full access to the app, no problem. And then obviously we'll be begging and pleading each and every one of you to post favorable reviews on the App Store. And then that begins to change our sort of algorithm. We then start getting more exposure, we start getting more leads, and everyone starts getting more clients and more sales, which, ultimately at the end of the day, we want to support you as practitioners to be able to build your client base. And I really think by actually having it on the App Store is going to be able to solve that problem. So going back to the affiliate program, again, once you've logged in, you will have the affiliate link, and you can just go ahead, copy and paste that, and you can go to town. You can even send it to me if you want. I can't promise I'm going to sign up and buy it, but so I'm certainly happy to actually have a look at that. The way to compare some of those. Okay, Nicole, thank you for that question. You're right. We actually send us an email to our support chat group or through the Genius, and we can gladly answer that question. Really, what I wanted to do today was just keep today focused around the Exponential training program. And again, just to share with you the great news that we have with the app being on the App Store. We've got new packages that are already on the website. We've got new marketing materials. And other than that, life is just peachy. What I'd like to do is, does anyone have any more questions? Otherwise, we will bid you farewell, and we will send you out a short little email with some of the links that you can use. And again, for those of you that are interested in this, I would suggest you sign up. Look, at the end of the day, if the course doesn't work for you, that's great. There's a 30-day money back guarantee. I don't have an issue with that. What I have an issue with is that there's such great training available, and we get so many emails. How do you do this? What about this? Spend the $197, get everything that you need, and in 30 days, honestly, if it's not working for you, I'm happy to refund. That is how confident we are in this system and in what Julia and both Gabby have developed for us. So once again, Julia, thank you so much. Give Gabby a big kiss, not from me, from you, actually. I think that would be better.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
But for those of you that have joined us, really want to thank you. If you have any questions, please, by all means, go ahead and reach out to us via email. The discount will be available until, I believe, Monday. It'll be available until Monday. So it's $497. There's a $300 discount coupon that you can access. Once you sign up, you'll see that kind of coupon kind of littered around. We send you maybe 3 or 4 emails just to help encourage you, help you understand the benefits of the actual training. Once again, everyone, thank you so much. Happy Monday, and keep an eye out for an email from us. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.